we're going to be testing to see if we have fake gold or real gold jewelry, a platinum coin, and a silver necklace. We're going to be using an acid testing kit for precious metals that I purchased on Amazon, and there will be a link in the description for this kit. I'm really impressed with it so far, but first, before we go any further, let's look at what was included. I got the instruction booklet right here and fantastic directions. Here are the cautions. On the back it says to wear eye protection. This is my own. It did not come with it. Eye protection. Also, ideally, you would wear a respirator and wear gloves. This is acid. This isn't a toy. This will burn through your skin. If you get acid on your skin, seek medical attention if you need to, but immediately put your hands in water and baking soda. This kit came with some acid neutralizer, which we'll clean our stone with after each time we do a test. It also came with 10 karat, 14 karat, 18 karat, and 22 karat gold testing acid. And it came with silver testing acid and platinum. Yes, we are going to test some platinum here today, which you almost never see on YouTube. It also came with 2 stones. We only need to use one. And on the back is rubber for grip. And here's the side that we're going to draw lines on with our jewelry and coin to see if we have fake gold, real silver, fake silver, or real platinum or fake platinum, and what metal purity it is. It's really easy. I love this. But remember, acids are dangerous. They're corrosive. Be careful. I see some of you guys out there handling this stuff bare hands, and I cringe. Okay, what we have here, what we're going to test is this necklace. We're going to test yellow gold, white gold, and platinum. Let's start with the booklet. Tips before you get started if you want to pause here and read this. So step 1, we're going to start with the yellow gold ring. So gold testing instructions. Guys, this book is so clear, and you'll see as we go through. So we're going to firmly hold the test piece and scratch a 1-inch line of gold onto the test stone in a back and forth motion. And then we're going to do a 10K test. So let's start by taking a ring. And here's a tip. Don't scratch this part. Use a hidden part of the ring. So what we will do a nice long line. And we want it thick. If the gold is too thin, you could get a false negative. And you don't want that. Because if you got real gold, you want to know it. You want to know it. So I made a nice long line. And I made it thick. As though I was making a nice thick men's wedding band. And about 1 inch or so long. And then we're going to start to test. So, step 2, drop 10K acid on top of the gold line, which we're about to do. And then we're going to see right here if it's fully dissolved, partially dissolved, not dissolved, and what to do next. So, we shall take the 10K gold acid tester, and we're going to put a drop. That's all it takes. I'm putting it up high, because I might be doing more than one test. I don't know yet, because I don't know what this test will read. Whatever this test reads, and then I'm going to push this out of the way, and we're going to wait. If it's fully dissolved, the test is complete. Not gold. Okay, fully dissolved. What does that look like? Like that. No gold in our test spot. Let's check and see. Well, right off the bat, I can tell it's not fully dissolved. Look at that. Good. Because I don't want it to be fully dissolved. I want it to be at least 10K. And look at that. Look how clear the liquid is. You can see that gold really, really nicely. Fully dissolved, test complete, not gold. No, ours did not dissolve. Partially dissolved, test complete, 1 to 10 karat gold. So if it's partially dissolved, it's still gold, but less than 10K. Not dissolved, 10K or greater. So we're going to take out this bottle right here, the 14K, put a drop on. I'm going to try not to mix the two acids together. There we go. So now we're using the 14K, and we're going to wait. And the 14K is not dissolved either. Look at that. We can see right through it like we're looking through water on the gold. I also have a bunch of these pre-made paper towel just in case, and for cleanup. Can you see that? Beautiful. So we can conclude that we have 14 karat gold or better, All right, what's next? We're concluding that it's not dissolved and that it's 14K or better. So what do? We continue to step 4. Next page. Now we're going to use the 18K gold testing acid. We're basically doing the same thing. We're stepping up each time, and we're going to see now if it's 18K or not. Another drop of acid. I'm not mixing them together. And we wait. Oh, right off. You see how it disappeared? Look at that. So we have the 10K, the 14K, unchanged. They're both the same. And the 18K, gone. It dissolved. Therefore, it's not 18K, but lower. It's 14K. It could be 15K, 16K, I don't know. But for sure, with this kit, I can tell you it is 14K at the least. Perfect. Okay, 14K. Now, every time you do a test, you must clean it up. So I'll start by wiping off that, and then I'll use the acid neutralizer. It only takes a drop. There we go. Wipe off the stone. Look at that. Gone. So I'm just going to flip it like this. Next, we're going to test for white gold. We're going to do the same thing, but a little bit faster. I'm going to put 3 drops on it at one time. And this ring has a bit of a history. Look at that. Look at that. When I was a little kid back in the 70s, I was outside playing in the dirt, in this dirt driveway by the woodsheds. And I was young. I must have been like 6, 7 years old. And I dug up this ring. No stones. The prong's gone. Oh my gosh. My grandmother was so surprised. My mom, my grandfather, we were all like, what? This little kid found a ring. And my grandmother kept it for me. She kept it in the cupboard with dishes hidden so that I would have it like when I wanted it. To this day, I still have it. Do you believe this? I still have it. Now we're going to do everything like we just did, but I'm going to do things faster this time. I'll start with a 10K. I made a nice thick bar sample size. I'm going to put it on there. Then we're going to jump to the 14K down here. I'm doing this in order. And we will wait. And right off the bat to the 18K. I could even squeeze in the 22K for good luck. I don't want the acids to touch each other. We'll keep them separated. And now we wait. Oh, I see results within seconds. All right, let's start with the 10K. I see it. I see it at the 10K. I see it at the 14K. But I don't see it at the 18K. The gold is dissolved as it is with the 22. So we can assume that this piece is 14K white gold. We saw that it's white. There we go. So that's a way to do things faster, but it takes a little bit more acid because you're just going out there and doing it all in one fell sweep. We're not going to use the gold acids anymore. I'm going to just get them out of the way. Then we're left with the silver and the platinum. Okay, so we've done these two. We'll do a cleanup real quick here. And we're going to use the silver. So the thing with the silver is, according to the manual, this will last between 6 and 8 months. And once it turns dark, beware. If it turns dark and you're testing for silver, it could give you a negative reading when it's actually real silver. So beware of that. Also, if you're going to sell your silver and somebody does a silver test right in front of your eyes with dark solution that looks kind of sort of dark gray, black, even dark brown, watch out, because they know it's going to test negative and they might try to take your silver from you and say, oh, look, we tested it, it's negative, we'll give you $1 for it. No, make sure it's tested with some stuff that looks orangey red, I don't know, just like this, So we're going to take the necklace. I purchased this in Mexico in 1988, kept it in a Ziploc bag all my life, never even worn it once. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, so we're going to scratch it. I'm going to do it more towards the back. I'm not going to use the clasp, I'm going to use the actual chain. And we're going to put a nice band on here. There'll only be 1 drop of tester, so there, nice line for you. Let's do the silver test now. Put that over there. And here's the instructions for testing silver. Now, we did the scratch. We put a single drop of silver testing solution directly onto the scratched off material, and we wait a few seconds. Now this is interesting because you could get a whole number of results. You can get bright red. Bright red will be fine silver, 999. Dark red or creamy blue white will be 925. 0.800 silver, brown, and 0.500 silver, green. And if it burns through, we know it's not silver. And here it says, our acid remains fresh up to 8 months if stored in a cool, dark place. As we can see, it is not bright red. However, it's looking more like a dark red. But I'm going to wait a little bit longer to see if it turns creamy blue, white. Creamy blue or white. And in the meantime, this white gold ring is stamped 14K. And this yellow gold ring is also stamped 14K inside. Okay, so if it's fine silver, it'll be bright red. It is not bright red. And it's not dissolved either. Good. If it's dark red, 925. 925. If it's 800, it's going to be brown. 500, green. So I'm thinking it's kind of a dark red to brown. Dark red to brown. So between 800 and 925. However, this silver piece that I purchased in Mexico is stamped Avanti and 925. It's stamped 925. And it's looking more dark red than brown to me. What do you think? What are you seeing? Okay. Next up, platinum. Wash this. Use our agent to clean off the stone. Next, we're going to use this to test for platinum. I have here a tiny little maple leaf coin. And we'll use that. And here's our line. And here are the instructions to test for platinum or palladium. So we put our scratch on, we put a drop of the testing solution directly on it. If the line turns red, it could be palladium. If the line does not change color or dissolve, it's platinum. If you're testing platinum that's made of 0.800 platinum, you might see some dissolving. So if it's 800, you might see some dissolving. What are we seeing here? We're seeing right through it like we did with the gold. It did not dissolve. You can see the platinum nicely. And therefore, I'm concluding that this is 900 platinum or better. See that? It's like there's a drop of water on it and you see right through it. Beautiful. Now, the coin is actually 9995 platinum. It's a 1/20th of an ounce, made in 1995. Beautiful. Okay, guys. I'll put a link in the description to this kit if you'd like one. And you may want to check out one of these videos up here next. If you have any questions, please ask below in the comments. And I will catch you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.